My goal is always to not get it in the water. Oh, so much for that goal. All right, there's a knot or something. There we go. Oh, damn it.
Have you ever confronted a situation that is simultaneously scary and exhilarating? When these moments arrive, usually the memory you keep becomes a question of what controls you more, the paralyzing fear of doing something that has scared you forever, or the thrill of conquering your emotions. In our case, we bought a boat with barely any sailing experience.
We sacrificed a lot to get here and to do this, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy we took this risk and this plunge. It doesn't mean I'm not scared to death.
No matter what, the idea of being a Liveaboard family and circumnavigating this incredible globe excited the heck out of us. But can we make this happen? Sure, we completed our lessons, but the idea of becoming a confident sailor and cruising out on our own after just a few days of instruction is a bit ridiculous, no matter how good of instructor we had. Everything starts with a first step, and we're about to take it. Join us as we go out for not our first sail, not our second, but actually our third time off the dock. Trust me, there's a good story behind this one.
Welcome to our official, here's a mouthful, you ready? First sailing vlog solo. And first one. And the reason I'm not saying it's just our first sailing vlog.
There's a big asterisk here.
Wait a minute, now I'm confused.
Oh, what's going on?
This is our first sailing vlog solo without Brad, but it is not our first sail solo, if that makes sense. It's a total mouthful. And the reason it is we did not film our first two solo vlogs without Brad were for two reasons. One, for safety. We really felt like all of us needed to be completely focused and that we could not tell a really great story authentically with us being such newbies and not focusing on the vlog enough because we're focusing on the safety. So we decided, one, for that reason. Number two, even if we had considered vlogging it, when we got out there, the weather was much worse than we had anticipated. And we were without an instructor. So that was gonna make it, even if we were thinking about vlogging it, not possible. I think, Will, you'll throw in some, I Instagram storied those two sail days and I saved it in the highlights. So if you guys wanna go check out that, I'm sure Will's gonna throw some clips from that in there as well. Hey everyone, I just went for a morning run and today is the day. Today we're gonna go out for about a 4 or 5 hour sail. Will, the kids and I, and yeah, I'm nervous because we don't have Brad with us. So wish us luck. I'll post some stories tonight. Like that, we got ourselves off the dock. That's kind of the easy part, docking back in. What do you think, guys? You ready for a sail?
Yeah.
2 minutes off the dock. What's our wind reading at? And I'm just gonna say right off the bat here, it was an awful experience for me. I cried, I had fear, I was really seasick, and I came back saying, I wanna get off this boat, I don't ever wanna do it again. And when are we going out again? I think it's really important for the sake of everything that we've documented to be really honest, and everyone else in the family did really fine. I know it's early on in the game, but right now I have days, this is like an abusive relationship, sailing and I, because
don't say that.
I feel like
they're gonna listen to it and go, why is Will taking Jessica out on this crazy adventure? Listen, this was her idea. I wanted a house in the countryside of France.
Right, you sure?
I did.
So I was a bit bipolar, like I was scared to death, but I want to learn this and tackle this. So today, long story short, now that you're all caught up to speed, today we are going to sail around this area here. And if all goes well, it is completely dead today. We've got, what, how much? 2.5 knots of wind, which is nothing. There's no waves. And our idea is to go sit on the hook for the day and kind of test out being on the hook and working and schooling, and then come back at the end of the night and make sure we're in by curfew at 6 p.m.
We may be motor sailing a lot, you realize that?
I know, but that's all right. I think I got to get rid of that fear I had the last 2 times, and I think just taking it easy will do that.
And this will be our first time sailing with our new skylights. Jessica, you can now have picked a more tranquil day to go. There is, I think the fish will be swimming faster than we'll be sailing.
I'm so excited to go out there.
There's nothing better than taking it slow, taking it easy, so I'm all for that. because come a month from now or 2 months from now, when we're done from this place, we're gonna go full speed, like 100%.
We're free!
Our agenda today is pretty straightforward. Wear a life jacket everywhere we go. Listen, we're trying to create habits that is going to be repeatable and just that we don't forget about, because better be safety conscious first, and then you go from there.
Okay, I want you to put these on. I know it's weird to be sitting in here doing school, but it is only our third sail, and just in case we need you to come out and help us, I want to make sure you're ready to go. And here's your harnesses so that you make sure you lock into the jack stays.
Everyone in your classes are going to ask, why are you wearing a life jacket?
Oh, well, I'm currently sitting on a sinking ship.
That's not funny.
Hopefully not.
That's
Definitely not
so
funny.
not funny. Today is also a school day for the kids. Now they're homeschooled, which means that they always have like a little bit of flexibility in their school schedule, and they do, but they have a lot of deliverables going on this week. Avalon's in an AP class she's studying really hard for. They don't have that much time to give to a sail today. That's okay. We're working on creating schedules and routines that'll make it a little easier to start sailing as a family full time. So it'll be Jessica and I, for the most part, 100% of the sail, and we're gonna just enjoy this. Last sail wasn't that great, like she said, so we're gonna do what we can, and the kids are gonna learn to be sort of doing the school while we sail. It's a first. Here we go. So we got them all in slips right now, and we are ready to go.
And it took a lot longer than planned because we're used to 4 of us, and since the kids are in school, it's just the 2 of us, which is fine because someday in the way distant future we will have to do this alone anyway. So.
And check this out. So one of the things that we had fixed after Brad left, because we didn't record this on the vlog, but on the last 2 days that we were on our training lessons, the engine wouldn't start. Essentially, the starboard side engine, the starter just died. So we got the starter fixed, and then the next thing that happened afterwards is that the glow stopped working. If you don't know what the glow is what gets the engine all warmed up so that when you actually push the starter, it becomes a lot easier to turn the crank.
Which is particularly necessary in the freezing cold weather.
Exactly, because it's freezing here in the morning. All that being said, the most risky part of the entire starter replacement, glow replacement, was the glow, because what the guy told me is that the head for the glow, if you don't get it off perfectly, it cracks, and it can be like a 20-hour job to get it replaced. Lucky for us, he got it right the first time, and now we have a totally working glow. Check this out. I turn on the glow light and the light turns on, which is exactly what I want to do. Okay, and after I do that, watch. You haven't even seen this, Jessica.
Ooh, started so quick.
It started just like that, which is exactly what you want for a diesel motor after you hit the glow for a couple seconds. I'm so happy.
I think it should be noted today too, Will, that you're not dressed as warm, and neither am I. Is it a little bit warmer than normal?
It's not snowing outside.
I only have 4 layers on instead of 16.
Jessica, why are you putting on your harness? It's not a requirement today.
Here's my thing with the harness. This is a Jessica rule. The water is freezing here. You can get hypothermia and die within 30 minutes, maybe even less, and we are inexperienced still. So if someone goes overboard, ideally you want to be able to get the man overboard or woman overboard and bring them back on. But since we're so new, we are practicing this, but I would not say we're experts. I'm pretty confident we could get each other back in under 30 minutes, but if we could not, well, I just want to avoid that happening. So my rule on the boat is until the water is warmer and we can stay in it for an hour or 2. If we have to get back to someone, everyone has to wear their, what are these things called again? Harness. And they need to clip into the jackstay right here as soon as they leave the cockpit. I don't care if there's no wind. None of it matters to me. Everyone absolutely has to have them on. Hence why it's, I don't know, 3 knots of wind today and we're still wearing them.
And the kids have to wear them too while they're in school. Guys, how come your harness isn't on?
It is on. It literally is on. Done.
Look out, fender lady coming through.
It's the final fender, but it's not because there's actually 2 more.
Well, I didn't take any seasickness stuff.
There's no seasickness to be had.
I already feel like pressure.
We're falling out, we've reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again.
It's like glass up here. Perfect sailing weather.
It really is. Right now, we are exiting the dock, and you can barely feel a ripple on this water.
It is so hot out today. It's balmy. I have to take my hat off. All right, I'm gonna tell
It's actually above 40 degrees right now.
This is a lake.
Stop it. This is nothing.
The first time we came out on the sailboat, as you can tell from the shock on Avalon's face, the first time we came out by ourselves, we were in this exact spot, and it was like, seriously, I was holding on, I was crouched in like a pooping position, and I was like, we're gonna die! And so what we did is, as you know, as we've been taught, if it doesn't feel safe or right for you, you don't go out. So we turned around and we went back to the dock.
The winds in the inside were saying it was about 12 to 15 knots, and it actually ended up being 20, 25. How many knots was it when we got out there, Will? 26, and as soon as we came out of the marina, we were flopping all over the place. And although we know we need to be able to sail in weather like that, that is not the type of weather we can go out in our first time without the instructor. It's just too windy. We have to go out when it's a little bit less knots out there. So,
and we hung out at the dock for, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, and then when the wind died down, we came back out. When we came back out, it was pretty much the same, not exactly the same, but a similar experience. It was still quite wavy, but nothing compared to what we experienced that first time out.
all right, this is the scene of the crime. This is where we started flopping around last time. It looks better now. Much better. I think by this point we were flopping all over the place, right?
Definitely flopping all over the place. And it's
And what are we at for knots here? We're at 16.
And that's why when Will said there's only, what do we have here for knot winds
we
today?
have 5 knots of winds right now.
5 knots of winds. I said that
gonna be crawling.
sounds, well, first of all, when we came back, I was, well, you'll see in some of the footage, I was very upset. And I said, for me to be able to do this, we have to go baby steps and slower until I feel more confident and comfortable. And I was also very seasick, and I'm not seasick at all right now.
No.
This is beautiful.
We could paddleboard this thing. That'd be perfect.
I could go behind the boat and kick and push it. It'd be wonderful. Look at this.
Let's get the sail
Beautiful. You
up.
want to get the sails up?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, let's do this.
We're falling down, we're fading. I know.
What happened? Is it up?
Yeah, you're good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you get more. You're good.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
It won't come more.
That's it, then you're good. All right.
Wow, I'm stronger
Okay,
than
lock
I
it
think
down.
I am.
Lock it down.
I just
and
want to
then
admire
let's-
it for a minute.
There you go. Put out. Lock that in.
Go? Yeah. So we are out here. It's a gorgeous day. It's total bath water. It's not what most people consider ideal sailing conditions.
Perfect for us.
It's perfect. And I think Will's being very nice when he says it's perfect for us. It's actually perfect for me. I'm so happy because I'm not scared. And I can kind of remember what I learned in class and practice things, which is awesome. And right now, Will and I are going to go hang out and look at the chart plotter and talk about the radar, which is a new addition. And I don't really know anything about it, just from a little bit he's told me. And I want to get the visual and kind of get the
We have
rundown.
nothing else to do at this point, and we're not going to turn the motor.
All right, we're out here for.
We're not going to give up just yet. 1.2 knots will get us somewhere.
If we can get to 2 knots by the time we head back to the dock, I'll be happy. Will has been looking in other boats' windows, as we call it, and he's found someone on the radar that he wants to explore a bit. The boat's name is Bad Boy.
It's actually really interesting because if you have nothing else to do, you're just going to start playing with the AIS. It's really awesome. We got a new AIS, and now this one can actually talk to the chart plotter. So any target, being like another boat, that the AIS sees, I can actually see it here as well. So there's this one guy who's called Bad Boy.
I think this brings Will back to his 20s. That's why he's drawn to this.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Check it out.
Okay, let's see.
So all I have to do is press on the guy's name, and then I can get all the AIS data, which is amazing. So, Bad Boy, whoever you are, we see you, and we got you on YouTube. And here's so bad boy. If whoever is your significant other, if you told that significant other that you were not sailing, guess what? We got you. And then the other cool part is that now with the new radar, you can also go ahead and sort of pinpoint the actual targets based on just the radar feed as well. So I don't know if I can see bad boy on the radar, but you can actually see like targets coming towards you, away from you. Green meaning coming towards you, red means going away from you. Right now with no wind, I think we're all just sitting ducks.
Well, I must say, this is a pretty anticlimactic first YouTube video of us sailing. We have no wind, and the kids are both doing school.
Yeah.
Largo's in his French class over there. He's not just talking to himself in French. He has someone on the other end. And what are you doing, Avalon? Math is Avalon's favorite subject. She is on her second math class for this year. She finished her first one early, and now she's working on her second one. How's it going?
It is fun.
Fun.
Yes.
Math and fun in the same sentence. I can't imagine.
I know. Hard for you to believe, yeah.
So how does it feel? We're barely moving, so it's almost like we're, I don't know. How does it feel to be out here working while we're trying to sail?
Well, it's not that bad because there's like, it's not like we're sailing.
Because there's no wind.
We're just sitting here, there's no wind, there's no movement, nothing. So it's fine right now, but I'm not sure how it's going to be once there are like tons of waves.
Yeah, it might be a little difficult if it's ton of waves. How are you doing, Marco? I'm in my French class right now, Mommy. Leave me alone. So I am going to talk about the kids and their classes and all that stuff from time to time on this vlog. So every time I post something about the kids' school, there's always a bunch of questions. So if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. Just a quick overview of how we do it. They have a traditional component to their education. They have a business component where they start a business in 9th grade. So Avalon has a business and Largo's getting ready to start one. And then we do this real world part of their education, learning to sail, hiking, trying food in different countries, taking classes. They've even kind of popped in and out of schools in different countries, which has been really cool, learning different languages and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure I'll chat more about it as time goes on, especially for those of you who are new and don't understand how we do this whole education thing. And today they're in their more traditional aspect of the education where they have some self-paced classes, they work with tutors, or they work in a group setting class.
Hear that? That's her life right now. This is Jessica's happy moment. She gets to sit around and do just about nothing. But we actually got to start rolling stuff in. We want to have lunch, and we don't want to sit around here. We don't have enough depth to go ahead and lay down the anchor. There kind of is, but we want to get a little bit more shelter. So it's time to roll up everything. Jess, we got to turn on the engines.
Oh, this is so fun.
I know. It's a thrill of a minute. We gotta eat. We're getting hungry.
Now, for some reason, I can't tell you why, but sailing, even in no wind and with no waves, really takes a toll. I'm chalking it all up to learning how to sail, but is it possible to have stress-induced seasickness?
All right, a seasickness update. I was feeling really great the whole time. There's no waves, there's no wind. But when we went to anchor and I got on the bow with the windlass and was helping Largo deal with the anchor, it was kind of rough up there. Not rough, but rough for me. And now I'm feeling a little weird. And for me, seasickness, I get a bit of an upset stomach, but it really actually is more like in my head. I get pressure in my ears and behind my eyes and stuff and just feel like totally... And basically what happened is my brain just shut down. I had to sit here and everyone's getting ready to eat lunch. I'm gonna try and eat a little bit maybe, but I'm trying to look at the horizon, which is kind of hard since we're facing the land. I'm kind of looking over here to the side. And you know, it's kind of a downer, I guess, to put this in the video, but I think I really need to be honest. It was nothing today, so I didn't take anything going out because I do need to work today, so I didn't want to be all sleepy with all the meds in me, but I'm gonna eat some ginger chews. Since it's so mild right now, I'm gonna do ginger chews, some tea, and I'm probably gonna put on my pressure point bands, and hopefully that'll do the job.
We're making lunch, right guys, right?
Yes, we are making lunch, correct.
So it's burnt French rice, but I don't think they actually make rice in
I think
France.
it's Bastani rice.
I can go with
So
that.
we're just eating rice?
No, we're not just eating rice. We're going to put something Dad made.
The sweet potato curry. It's really good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, Largo, at your 6 o'clock, there is a plotting table.
I hear this is better the second day around.
Listen, we have a very hygienic kitchen right here. Nothing but good boat grime to make any dish taste that much better.
I seriously hope you're joking.
This is a special moment, guys. We are celebrating our first lunch on the hook without our instructor. That's pretty exciting, right?
And we're celebrating by eating out in the cold February air.
Oh, is that hard on you?
Yes.
You are a tough 16-year-old. I think you'll be okay. Bon appetit, guys. Here, Will. To what? Who wants to make the toast?
To me!
Okay, to Largo. What else?
Warmth. Soon, please.
To jumping off the boat at lunch because we're so hot in Greece.
Yes.
And to Jessica not being seasick.
That too.
I feel a little bit better right now, actually.
There you go.
So-
It just needed a little bit of sugar.
Those 5 ginger pills I just ate. Ginger candies I just popped. So the plan was to stay here until right before dusk and then motor sail back. We're really not far, maybe 10 or 15 minutes from our port. However, it started raining and it's rocking enough that we're gonna head back so we can kind of beat the rain and get some more work done because I'm a little bit seasick. So I'm back here behind the helm and I'm taking direction from the guys about what they want to happen as we raise the windlass and head back.
Stop!
The interesting thing about learning something, there's a lot of interesting things. One of the interesting things about learning something new is that it almost feels like you're on a roller coaster, right? One day you're like, I got this, and then the next day you're like, oh wow, we have so much to learn and so many books to read and so many experiences to have. So right now, I'm kind of teetering in that purgatory. Like the last couple of sails, the first 2 were really low for me. This one felt pretty good, but there was no wind, so I didn't really feel like I was, pushing myself. Oh, the boys are signaling me.
That way!
Same thing?
Okay, so which?
Just go forward.
Whoa.
This is stop. When I get the signal from them, stop.
Back it up.
Back up both?
Whoa, stop. Now go forward.
Are we stuck on something?
Hold on.
It's stuck in there. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Stop.
We all good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, we've got the bridle off. We're just gonna throw it in the bag. The windlass is up, the anchor, and we are ready. We're kind of rotating here with the wind, and we're ready to head back to our home port. Here we go. What do you think, Will? This is a new one. Not only did we anchor today, we came out for a nice sail on our own, the first one we vlogged, but we also get to experience rain sailing. We haven't done that yet. We've had snow,
We get to
rain.
wash the boat.
We've watched this our version of washing the boat.
Yeah, and we're going like super slow. So there's really, we can either turn on the motors or we can just say, I'm gonna fight this until at least it turns dark. We got an hour till it turns dark, so.
And we got to get in for curfew. So tell me, what cruise or what sail do you think we're actually going to hit sun on? When do you think we'll see sun? In Greece? I know you're dying to get out your leopard Speedo.
I want to give everyone watching this vlog an opportunity to at least dream with us that we will eventually hit some better weather, because I know no one wants to watch people just hanging out in the cold and talking about how it's cold. So all that being said, have faith. It'll come.
We better start working out well. I don't know how we're going to
believe-
look in bathing suits right now after being covered up like this for 5 years.
I'm doing yoga in my mind.
And with that, we hightailed it back to the marina. In all reality, we only ventured a few miles away from our home port, but it's the experience that counts. There's a lot that we figured out as a family, but what we realized more is that there's a ton more to learn.
All right, Will, are you ready? Third time parking this baby without an instructor with us. I bet you're a pro now.
I don't know about that, but
Are you sweating?
no. All right, we've landed. Honestly, it's tired. It's tiring.
It's tired. We're all tired.
We're in the rain and there's nothing. And I got to put this camera down. My gosh. All right.
Tea first.
We know how to land a boat.
Brad was a good influence on us. We drank a lot more
We
tea
drank
now.
a lot more tea.
We do know how to land a boat. Is that even the
I
right
know,
lingo?
you should sit over here because it's like this.
Is it lighting me poorly?
I don't know, but let's there you go. Hi.
This
Hi,
is our
Will.
this is our
This is Jessica.
satay time with you guys. We're just gonna do it now
We're gonna
while
do it
everything
outside.
is fresh in the brain.
And we just picked up, we tidied up, and we're kind of proud. And we're still like kind of numb from being cold, so
So here's the thing. We should be calm and cool. That was my favorite sail of the ones we've done. I just want to say for the record.
of the three.
Of the three, and because it had no wind, I was not scared even one bit, only a little bit seasick. And I know this is not realistic that we would not be able to get any place if we had no wind like that. So I know it's coming and I want to work up to it, but I came back today feeling really great. I didn't cry. I didn't cry.
At that,
I didn't cry.
I know.
You gotta acknowledge I didn't cry.
You did not cry. We got the footage to show it. Although you did almost pass out.
I did.
But listen, if we were to do an Atlantic crossing with those winds,
It'd take a year.
it would. So we have to build up. And here's the thing that we know for real is that there is
Hope in the future.
there's hope for us. We could actually make this happen.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get our sea legs out there. Our biggest concern, more than anything else, and we're gonna make this short, is that we have a gazillion things to do before we actually take off from this marina.
Plus,
And-
Brad's coming back.
and Brad's coming back.
We miss him. We're gonna try and convince him to live with
I don't
us.
miss him that much now. I
I do.
feel confident. I feel strong.
If he's watching this, he's going to be hurt. Brad, I miss you. Come back, Brad. Please come back. If you heard in our earlier vlogs, the boat actually came with 6 months of the slip paid where we are for included in the price, which was fabulous and really a great thing because if I know Will, he would have been trying to get us off the dock within the first couple of weeks because he wouldn't want to pay for a marina spot because he is a recovering accountant.
Not when we've got an
Correct?
anchor like we do. It'll keep us strong in any situation. So we need to stay steadfast in our ability to go out, which means more than once a week sails. I know that sounds really like, what are you talking about? Why can't you go out every day? There's a lot to do.
But we work.
Right.
The kids go to school, so.
Right, and so we are going to make that effort. Our promise to you is that we will make that effort. All that being said, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. We have to go inside and get warm and have dinner ready.
Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with us. If there's anything more you want to see, put it in the comments. If you have any recommendations, you guys have been really awesome about sharing your thoughts and of things that we're doing well and things that we could, might easy tricks that we might want to integrate. And we really, truly, truly appreciate it. We feel like we can do this with you guys with us on those days that are really daunting and I'm banging my head against the wall saying, I hate this, what have we done? I think of you guys and think they have faith in us, we can do this. Will believes we can do it. Will believes we can do anything.
I think we can do anything. I think we can end this vlog right now.
Okay.
Talk to you
Bye.
guys later. Bye. So we're about to now go on our first solo sail with our instructor. We got to bounce I have a feeling there's something wrong with the roller furler.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It wouldn't be a day out on the boat if we didn't find something else that needed to be fixed.
Stop! Young, stop. I'm stopped.
Now I'm all phlegmy. Sorry, I've got cracker on my mouth. I'm having a little snack.
So this right here is not sailing. This is drifting.
You're on the rope. I can get it done if you'd get off the rope. Are you trying to sabotage me, Will? Standing on the rope as if I can't do it? Is that?
It's about problem solving.
What are you doing now? What's that big black thing? An anchor ball. And we put that up when we are at anchor to let other ships know that we're at anchor. As if they're looking.